Hey, Red, what's up, dude?
One of these days we're gonna have to kick his ass.
Why? I mean, hell, I'd put him in the ring with Pinky any day, and she'd kick his ass.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, well, this is gonna be an interesting show for us tonight. We got Gator Dunn. We got me and you ourselves gonna be fighting this week. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
Okay, okay, here we go. There we go. I'm trying to get set here. And apparently, Mr. Rick decided not to show up tonight. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what's going on.
Whose problem might be? That's probably his cousin's.
Is that the guy that I'm facing now? Is Rick's cousin?
Yep.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, I really don't have a problem with Rick. Whoa, what the heck? Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I just saw this good-looking woman, this good-looking redhead over here, and I just had to get just a little bit closer.
Uh-huh.
Hello to you, too. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't have a problem with Rick. I don't have a problem with anybody in his family. So, yeah, we'll get in the ring. We're going to put on a good show tonight. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and start this. So let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off.
And that's right. And our match number one will be Gator Dunn's match. This is going to be interesting.
Let's see. Who you say we got? We got Gator Dunn coming up against Cabal. Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
He's the one that thinks that because he sits at home and plays Call of Duty that he's a soldier.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that calls everybody peasants and all that.
Oh, him. Yeah. I remember him. Yeah.
Just a heads up, everybody, why the Tron and all the lights is not working. Apparently, let's just say this. The truck got into a wreck and all that. The equipment's here, but basically all the technical stuff, it went foobar. The way Gator Dunn's making his way into the ring.
What does he do? Wait a minute. No, he's not. Look at him. He's pretending he's drunk. He is not. What is he doing? He's looking under the ring for something. This isn't. If he pulls out a weapon, is this a... Oh, he's stashing his shine. Okay. Okay. I can understand. I don't know about stashing. I mean, come on, dude, share. I mean, come on, we all just had to listen to Sean. We just all had to listen to Sean talk.
No kidding.
Well, gotta have something to help ease the pain. I just couldn't believe him. He actually called me out, but had security standing there, and they actually thought that they were...
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And, whatever. All right, we got Gator Dunn standing in the ring. That's Gator Dunn, not Gator Dunn.
No, it's...
So we want to make sure that everybody understands that. Now, I want to bring... Oh, here he comes.
Mr. Almighty wannabe Call of Duty. Don't get me started with him.
Here comes Colonel Clink.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
The bastard child of Mr. Clean.
Well, it looks like Mr. Clean and Mr. Ed had a child, and he came out because he's got buck teeth big enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's practically... Exactly.
The corset. There we go. The corset, dude. I like that. This ought to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen Gator wrestle, and I know Gator has got some skills in the ring. You know, he's got a very unorthodox style. Cabal, I don't know if he's been playing like too many of those Call of Duty games, or he played something back, but he like has flashbacks on it, and he's like going off on people. Like I don't know what his deal is.
Yeah.
Michael Chicken. All right, Pinky's asking if they're ready. I know Gator's always ready for a fight. I don't know about Cabal. Gator's used to wrestling them alligators down there. Cabal has trouble just wrestling himself out of his pants to take a leak.
Yeah, that seems a bit right.
Alright, looks like they're both ready. Pinky rings the bell. It's time to get this on. And Gator just hits him with a chop. Oh, nice one in retaliation. Yeah, but I guess that...
What you mean? He's not going to be looking dead.
Yeah, but I mean, Gator's not playing around. He's here to show Mr. Cabal, that I mean business. So he goes right into a punch and the bionic elbows him, and now he's going into a lockup to look for more leverage.
That's true. Well, the only one out of us, I mean, this definitely can see it right off the bat. He looks like he took sandpaper all over his body and just wiped him with it. I mean, he's almost bleach white at this point. Shall we start calling him Snow White? God, no.
No? Okay.
No, it don't fit him.
Okay. Oh, I know. Does anybody remember the movie Powder?
Oh my God!
Nice atomic drop by Colonel Clink up here, and he comes running off with a rope shoot to come back to drop a knee, and Gator catches him unexpectedly with a drop toe hold. Excuse me, just a second. I've had some technical issues going on here. I'll be right back.
All right, and already Gator done goes with that Gator stop he likes to call, and goes with that pin hook leg. Had a little few too many. And here goes a 1 and only a 1 count. Yeah, I'm gonna say at least Cabal's getting his mouth where it's been. He's shutting it up. And now Gator with that Irish whip sending Cabal into the corner. Yet Gator's having too much fun at this point.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Too
much.
Oh, okay. So who we got here? Oh, okay. Gator looks like he's got the upper hand. Tries to come across. Looked like he was going to try to perform some kind of corner splash, and he got caught by Colonel Clink with a chop, and now Clink goes up to the top. And, of course, he's making a rookie move. He's waiting.
Yeah, and he actually connected with that flying clothesline up. Guess what we're going to see? Mr. Clink is actually going to talk shit again. Here we go. Is he going to do it? Nope. He's going to go right for the pin. And it goes a 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
If talking trash were a wrestling category, he would definitely be the Universal Champion.
Oh, yeah, he'll be the king of it.
We got some people out here rooting for Gator.
Well, I bet so. After last week, what happened?
Yeah. Now both men are back into the lockup. And this right here, this is where Colonel Clink is making a big mistake. Because what he had Gator down. He should have just stayed on him. Instead, he picks him up and he's giving Gator time to catch his breath. And Gator comes off with the Gator breath. Oh my gosh, that has got to smell worse than death right now. That probably smells worse than Brenner.
Yeah,
and that's really hard to do. Oh, nice fisherman suplex by Gator, and he's coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, Clink is definitely regretting it at this point.
Now Gator comes off with a stomp. Clink is just kind of sitting there like, what do I do now?
He's probably wondering where the hell he is right now.
And Gator patiently waiting for him to get up, goes back into a lockup. Gator probably should have caught him with a drop kick right there and just kept him off his feet. Nice forearm club.
That's right, dude. But it's definitely going to be interesting nonetheless here. I don't think Clink has a chance whatsoever.
Yeah, he's got about as much chance as I do of hitting the lottery. It looked like Gator was trying to go for a rope shoot and trip just a little bit and had to regain it, but luckily Cabal, who apparently is a little out of shape to be a soldier, hasn't stood up yet. Gator's just stalking him right now, waiting on him to make the next move.
Stalking
and he comes back with the chop block.
Ooh. Did he dodge it?
No, he caught it all right. Gator's kind of pulling a little celebration there. He was kind of walking around on his knees, showing the Cabal that no matter how big you are when we stand up, we're the same size when you're on your back. Oh no, Gator's having flashbacks to Deliverance.
Oh Lord.
Oh, goes into a Boston Crab. He's trying to make Cabal tap. That would be the ultimate insult, wouldn't it? To make a so-called soldier give up?
Well, he wants to be the wannabe soldier, so it's... Yeah.
Pinky's asking him, he's saying, I won't surrender. Pinky's checking on him, and Gator is just wrenching down on it. Got him in the center of the ring. He's got no place to go. That's a long way to the ropes, but he's definitely making an attempt at it. And somehow or another, Cabal's actually able to make it over to the ropes, and it's going to be called an automatic.
Definitely impressive.
Yeah, I have to give him credit for that, because he was in the center of the ring. And this is where Gator's got to be careful. If Pinky starts her count, she gets up to the count of 5, he's going to lose this match. She's up to 2. And he breaks at the count of 3, and he gets up and just turns around and stomps Colonel Clink for good measure. Pretty much just for being irritating. Oh, somebody's trying to bribe Gator, saying there's extra shine in a barn burner.
Mainly irritating, though.
Yeah, somebody's got Lori over here trying to bribe Gator to finish this off. Said there's going to be a barn burner and there's some extra shine if he wins. And Gator just shoves Clink back into the ropes. Clink's so tired he's just using the ropes to hold himself up because he can't do it himself. Nice chop.
And Gator is literally having his way with him.
Now Gator goes and he shoots off the ropes. Oh! Caught him with a Thez press and punch. Remnants of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, did not see that coming. I thought Cabal was, no pun intended here, but I thought he was definitely on the ropes for sure on this one. And now Gator's kind of in la-la land. Cabal's got the upper hand right now. He's not really doing anything for control, but he's just pushed him to the center of the ring.
I can see this won't probably last that long. What do you think, BK, on how Cabal is?
How do I think Cabal is?
Yeah.
There's children present. I really can't say.
Yeah.
He comes off with a nice headbutt. I'm surprised that it just didn't slide right off of Gator. Wow, and now he goes to a vicious headbutt. He's finally using his head for something intelligent for a change. Oh! Jumping Larry. It makes Gator turn a complete 360, put him on his back. Ouch. I've been hit with clothesline before, but I've never had one that turned me head over heels like that.
Now he's saying you should have been waving the white flag? What?
He's talking about the surrender thing.
Oh, boy.
And now he's coming, he's picking him up. He's going for that dishonorable discharge and hits it. Uh-oh, Gator is in trouble now.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, just because it's called a finisher does not mean that the match is finished. He may have hit it too early because Gator was on they had the upper hand really quick. Oh, but there it is. He picks up the 3 count, and poor Gator. Oh.
Yeah, finally the PTSD Soldier Boy makes a win.
Well, you have to give it to him. He hit the moves when they counted right at the end of it. But for the most of the match, Gator was in control. He just kind of took his eye off the ball for a second, even though it's kind of hard to take your eye off that cue ball head of his.
That's true.
Just wow.
Yeah, but who'd expect it might come from this guy to Gator though?
And I know, I mean, Gator's the interspecies champion. I mean, he has proven himself many times in the ring. But, it's just kind of like what they, just like in wrestling, just like what they say in football. In football, it's any given Sunday. In wrestling, on any given night, anybody can beat anybody. And tonight turned out to be Cardinal Clink's night. Oh, what? Stay down. That's an order. What? You can't come up with anything original? You're trying to copy off of Sergeant Slaughter? Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, well, let me ahead and get up because basically my match is next.
Hey, why don't you explain something to me? You are Red. You're Red Blackheart. You are a legend in a couple of federations. You are somebody who's known. You're a Hall of Famer. And Scott Hicks is a very good wrestler. How is it that you are not being? How is it that you've been put into a non-title match? You should be up there. You should be going after Scott.
I have no idea. They said, "Hey, we're going to put you in a non-title match." I'm like, "Okay," and you're starting to do this. Why?
All right. But anyway, go ahead and get ready. Go ahead and get ready for your match. I know I know it's coming up next. But next match, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to ended up being it's an exhibition for scheduled for 15 minutes, and it is a non-title match, and it is Red Blackheart, as we all do know, is a legend here in DSE, and he is going to be taking on Scott Hicks. And like they said before, there are some technical issues going on. We do apologize because we don't know whose videos are going to work and who isn't. We have been working on them for the past week, so please forgive us. So here in a second, Scott's going to be making his entrance, and I know Scott has got some fans here, especially Little Miss Holly, who she is very adorable. And she says her daddy is the bestest, and if anybody argues with that, she's going to kick him in the ankles, and I believe she would. Oh, okay, never mind. She says that she's going to bite you. If you don't agree that her daddy's the bestest, she's going to bite you. And I do believe she would. Well, I do want to welcome everybody out. Thank you all for coming around. While we're waiting on Scott to make his entrance, let's see. We've got Top, we've got Ryden, we've got Off, Wild Saint, Lori, Mr. Jinx, Cake, Crypto, Jor. We got Camera Kitty, Little Miss Holly, Ziva's here. Who else do we have? We've got Naders and James. So I want to thank you all for coming out and joining us here on this Monday night. I know how hard it is because, a lot of people, like the Monday Night Raw and all that other good stuff. But that's going to start here in just a little bit. But we thank you all for coming out and making DSC your number one stop for wrestling on Monday nights. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Hicks is making his way to the ring. And it looks like Red is pretty much going to meet Scott at the ring. And I don't know if he's going to, with Red, you never know if he's going to hold the ropes for him or he's going to wait till Scott steps through him and he's going to catch him in a very precarious position. And for some odd reason, Scott kind of stopped short before he gets down to the ring. Scott Scott knows Red pretty well, and anybody that knows him knows that Red is a very fierce competitor, but Red also knows you got to do what it takes. So Scott's probably being very careful right now as far as just jumping up in the ring with Red. So as soon as Scott decides how he wants to approach getting into the ring, Pinky will make sure that she checks both of them. And then we're going to get the second match underway. And you still got a little bit of time left, so you can go ahead and TP in your friends. Make sure that you tell them that we do have a wrestling event for tonight. Bring them on in and let us show them. DSE, we're like everybody else. We have our good nights, we have our bad nights. But it's a very good night. We got a lot of action, and we can just simply, we can back up what we say that we can do. Just bring them in and let us show. No big deal. No, Scott didn't have a brain fart and forget how to walk. Scott does not hold and Red got tired of waiting and runs across and rope shoots and comes off with the swanton and wow. catches Scott before he even gets in the ring. Now, that's something you don't see from Red very often. Red does not do moves like that, but I figure he's going up against Scott. What a nice move. Even Pinky's, I don't know if she's more surprised or she's more impressed. Pinky telling him to both get in the ring, but the match hasn't even started, so she can't start a count. All she can do is tell him to get in the ring so we can start the match. Red picks Scott up and Irish whips him, and Scott ends up going into the steel steps. Red backs up and he's measuring Scott up right now. Comes running across, and Scott retaliates with a back body drop and sends Red sailing not only over the steps, but he hits nothing but the floor and runs into the barricade. Wow, talk about that was just a great counter by Scott. Pinky's telling them both, get in the ring so we can start the match. They're going to beat the hell out of each other before the match even starts, so we might not be able to have a match. And now Scott's just stomping away on Red, just pretty much, like the old saying goes, he's stomping a mud hole and walking it dry right now. Yeah, I don't think Red's going to be doing too much talking after this either, to be honest with you. Now Scott goes over and picks Red up, and Irish whips him, ends up throwing him hard enough that Red actually ends up in the ring unintentionally, I think. Scott slides in after him and just starts stomping away on Red. Now Scott picks him up, comes off with a very basic move, a scoop slam, but very effective considering the fact the fall that Red took earlier when Scott back body dropped him over, pretty much almost threw him over the barricade is what he did. Little Miss Holly, she's happy to see this. I think Red's going to end up going to a chiropractor. Oh! Scott comes off from another rope shoot and hits with a leg drop. Red's chiropractor is going to end up in another tax bracket by the time Scott gets done with him. And Scott picking Red up again. With the way it is right now, Scott's got a whole lot of options. He can do Irish whip. Red comes off with a rope shoot. Gets hit. Red, oh my God. Looks like Scott was getting ready for another back body drop or even a spine buster, and Red ducked his head and just caught Scott in the midsection with a spear, and that just knocked the wind not only out of Scott but out of Red. But now Red's going for the Boston Crab. A little bit too close to the ropes, but it's a smart move. He's wrenching down right now, and with that shot that Scott just took in the stomach, had the wind knocked out of him, and now Red is pretty much bending his body in half. This is not good. Pinky's down asking him if he gives. Red's trying to drag Scott to the center to get him away from those ropes so he can hold it a little bit longer so Scott doesn't break it. And Red is successful. He's got Scott in the middle of the ring. Red's yelling at Scott right now to tap, but we all know, Scott Hicks, I don't think there's any quit in him, as great a competitor as he is. I don't think he'll ever quit. And Red just goes ahead and breaks the move and says, screw this, and just starts stomping away on him. Now Red climbs onto the turnbuckle. He's going for another high-risk move. The first one paid off. Let's see if this one does. Holly's yelling at Red, I'm going to bite you. Be careful. Red's waiting on Scott to get up, and Scott looks like he's got his breath back a little bit, and he's going to try to clear his head, but Red's just stalking him up on that top rope, and he comes off with a flying body, and Scott moves out of the way and catches him with the ellipse click and just knocked Red completely out. I think Red is done.
You look like he was going to use a little backup here.
Huh? Who the? What the? Oh, so I didn't even see you come down here. How you doing, Gator? And now Scott takes Red and he's dragging him back to the center of the ring, which is smart if he's going to attempt a pin, get away from the rope so he can't break it with the rope. That was an impressive move by Scott. I didn't even see that one coming, and using that type of super kick is one of my favorite things. I didn't even see it coming. And now Scott performs a leg DDT.
Trying to build up a weakness there on the leg.
Yeah, I think so too. That was actually very smart, because if Red can't get up, that means Red can't perform all those high impact moves that he likes to use. And now Scott goes for the figure four. Turnabout's fair play, I guess. Red tried to make him tap, so he's going to try to make Red tap, and Scott has got it locked in the center of the ring, and Red's got nowhere to go. Pinky's down checking on him.
On the weak leg.
Gator, I really hate the fact that you lost to Colonel Clink. I know you're a much better competitor than he is, but, the only thing I can say is, better luck next time.
Yeah, she up happens.
I know, but I just hated to see you lose to somebody like him. Pinky's still asking Red if he gives, and Red is refusing. But now, looks like Red's trying to perform a figure four reversal, and he takes the pressure off his legs, and now he's actually bending Scott's leg back. Now we got both men down, both got a hurt leg, and Red's trying to crawl away, which is very unusual for him. Red makes it over to the corner and pulls himself up, and now he's just kind of leaning back up against the turnbuckles, trying to catch his breath and trying to shake some feeling back into his leg. Get that blood circulating. Gator, you've been in moves like that before. You know how that feels.
Oh, yeah, I made some squeal to moves like that.
Every time you say that, I think of Deliverance. And now Scott backs up, comes running across, and Red catches Scott with a super kick. And I think that just loosens some of Scott's teeth. I think both these guys, I think Red's going to end up going to the chiropractor, and Scott's going to go to the dentist, and they're both going to put them into higher tax brackets after this match. And now Red goes for the pin.
Good wrestlers don't have many teeth. Believe me, I know. They have ugly nails.
Red went for the pin and only got a 2. He did the right thing by trying to catch Scott off guard with all that, but like I said, Scott's a great competitor. He's in great conditioning and he's in great shape, so just one high impact move like that is not going to finish it, but can't really blame him. Both men trying to catch their breath now. Holly's over here saying she's going to bite Big Red. I think Holly could whip Red. And now Red tried to come running at Scott. I don't know if he was going to perform if he was going to try to do another spear, but Scott saw him coming and hit him with a humongous discus punch. Got shades of Kerry Von Erich going on.
That can certainly knock you for a loop, believe me.
Oh, absolutely. And Red got hit so hard that he's actually underneath the rope. Scott's over there trying to pull him out from underneath the rope, and I'm probably going to end up hanging him here in just a second. Oh, and he said, he's not trying to pull him back into the ring. He actually pushed him out of the ring, and that's a hard fall.
He said, get out of my yard.
Yeah, absolutely. And Red's laying motionless right now. Scott's trying to catch his breath, which Scott's doing the right thing, but at the same time, it's not really the right thing because Red is a seasoned veteran, and it's going to end up being where if he gives him too much time, he's going to give Red time to think of a way to win this match. Scott comes running across and a suicide dive, and oh my God, Red just ended up going into the barricade. If he gets up from this, it's going to be a miracle. He just got knocked the hell out.
Yeah, let's go leave a welt on his back for a while.
What you think? Think you ought to go there and pull the what was it, the Back to the Future movie, and put a funnel down Red's throat and pour some of your shine down him and wake him up?
Yeah, they might need to mix up that wake up juice.
And Pinky, and Pinky right now, she's counting. She's up to 5. They've got to the count of 10 to get in, and Scott slides into the ring. She's up to 6, and Red's still not in the ring. And now she starts. Well, she's going to start the count over because Scott just rolled back out of the ring. These guys can't decide if they want to be in the ring or out of the ring.
Ooh, into the steps he goes.
Oh, nice spears! Wow, I don't know how Red's going to survive this. He just got a suicide dive performed on him that put him into the barricade, and Scott just speared him into the steps after Red has already been thrown over those steps today. And I think Pinky's getting a little bit lost because she was up to 4, and I think she forgot where she was counting because she can't believe what she's seeing, and she had to start completely over, but she's up to 3 again.
It's all right, Pinky. Remember what comes after 3.
7. She's up to 4.
There you go, girl.
And Scott comes running at Ray, sizing him up, and Red caught him with a huge haymaker out of desperation just to keep Scott off of him so he could catch his breath. Pinky's up to 5. Both men are still outside the ring. Red's up on the apron, but he's not back in the ring yet. There he goes. He climbs back in. Red's kind of shaking his head like he's trying to shake the cobwebs out. He can't believe what just happened. She's up to 7. Now she starts over because Red did get back in the ring, so Scott gets a whole new 10 count. Scott's trying to get up. She's up to 3.
Scott's up, but a little short on wind there.
Yeah, I do agree with you. He finally gets back in, and Red's still trying to catch his breath. He just caught that tremendous spear, so he's holding his gut, and he's not able to get up. He just fell back to his knees, and Scott is able to maintain his wits about him. He comes over, and he catches Red, and he's going for a vertical suplex, holding him up for a long time. Oh, high impact, and that just took the wind right out of Red. Gator, you've performed those. You've had those performed on you, and so have I. You know that when you hit, all the air just wants to leave your body. Like, screw it, I'm done.
Oh yeah, it's easy to get the wind knocked out of you from that kind of move.
And Scott does the right thing. He goes for a pin. He got 1 and a 2, and somehow or another Red is able to kick out. I cannot believe that he still has the strength to kick out after all that.
Well, that's not really strength. That's more instinct.
Yeah, but still, Scott is not
adrenaline in you, giving you just enough energy to kick out.
Absolutely, but you got to realize Scott is not a small man, so just to throw him off of you, it's like bench pressing a bulldozer right now with the state that Red's in. And now he picks him up, and Red, out of nowhere, catches him with the choke slam hold, and then goes into the full throttle. And Red's so winded he can't even follow up with a pin.
Oh.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Whoa, what is he doing now? This is none of his business.
Got a barbed wire chair with him.
What is he doing? Why is he even out here? And Red goes to pick
Barbed wire
Scott
chair is hurt, believe me.
And he goes into a lockup. I don't think he realizes that Boucher's in there. I think Red is so focused on Scott he doesn't realize. But he comes off and hits Red in the back with a chair shot. That's an automatic disqualification. And then he turns his attention to Scott and hits Scott over the head with the
leave some stitches.
Wow. What is going on? He just come in here and interjected himself into this match and laid both men out with the chair shot, and then just climbs out of the ring like it's normal. Oh, okay, he grabs the mic. All right, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Apparently he's got something he wants to say. And he climbs back in the ring and he looks over all the devastation. Up, here he goes.
First of all, get these out of my ring now. This show is basically going on hostage until my friend comes out and says what he has to say.
Okay, is it me or does Boozer sound like an 8-year-old child that's whining because somebody took his sucker away from him? And who's his friend? We know he don't have any friends. And he's going to take the show hostage? Really? Okay, well, whoever his friend is, go ahead. Well, wait a minute. And now he goes and he picks Scott up.
The only friends of his I see are a little busy holding up Scott there.
And he performs an Irish whip and puts Scott into the ropes. Scott comes off with a rope shoot. Oh, he did. He started to look like he kind of tripped. And oh, wait a minute. What is going on here? Oh, it's him. All right.
Yeah, okay, it's me. You're enjoying that, Bugger? Well. How's the feeling to be laying down? Red? Scott? BK, how are you doing? It's okay? Well, who was at the last show? Saw that I was really in a bad mood. And that's worse for Czech Ramon that thought he could make fun of my situation. And what I did to him, that's what happened when do not give me what is right. And the right is right to me, the DLC World Title. You see, if Shawn want to get rid of the world champion for some weird reason, that's not my problem. But, as the #1 contender, there is no champion, I will be the champion. But no, Shawn what makes things easier to me. And starts a tournament. A PIF tournament. To choose who will face me at the free per-view. How sweet. And after a little blackmail by our announcer here, BK, he chose him to face me. Please, Shawn. I defeat BK in the #1 contenders match. I put him in the Darkness Destroyer through a table and you fire him. And what you do? make him the #1 contender again. But it's okay. Let's do it your way. A little information for all of you. After prestigious nights, when I defeat BK again and finally become the DLC World Champion, I think it will be the time to shake the things up around here. This talking about that, about leaving, it's not our goal. I said once, and I'll say again. My biggest goal, our biggest goal, is transform the DLC and part to my darkness world. And this will happen at prestigious nights when the darkness world order finally settling here.
Why don't you shut the hell up? You two just opened a can of worms that you guys won't get yourselves out of. So if you two have anything more to say, your asses better run. Because me and Red are pissed, and we're coming at you now.
You better get to stepping, motherfuckers.
Shit.
Stop.
Now Scott's sounding like he's ready to send him back to the quickie mart.
Night.
Who's
Out
hiding,
of the
bitch?
darkness, Banner, Adder. And for you two, and for all of you who don't like my way to work, I only say 3 simple words. Enjoy the ride. I'm finished. I'm going. No problem for me.
Then
One more
shut
thing.
the hell up.
Shut up, you, Red. Let me finish. BK, good luck for your match next. Who knows if you will
Are you
survive
expecting
to be
applause?
against me in prestigious night. See you later.
Okay, a couple of things about this. Number one, I didn't understand a word he said because he needs to get Boozer's junk out of his mouth when he decides to talk. But the other thing that he forgets to, yes, he beat me. I'll be the first one to admit, he did beat me the night that I got fired. But the part that he so conveniently left out is he hit me with the chair to knock me out, and then he put me through a table. So, yeah, whatever. Just, yeah, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the main event's coming up. It looks like Gator's going to be out here. I'm going to be part of it. I'm taking on Billy Bob, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop into the ring, and hopefully I'm going to come out victorious on this one, and then I can worry about formaldehyde breath later.
Okay. He looks like a all alone. Well, anyways, it looks like we're prepping for the main event. As you can see, BK Tigerfish has made his way to the ring. And here comes his opponent. Coming to the ring from parts unknown, this is Billy Bob Windham. Yes, as a kind reminder, it is good to reduce your scripts as much as possible. That way we can keep the lag down a little bit. It'll make things go smoother, if you will. Referee checking on Wyndham here. And this guy is kind of making me jealous. He looks like he showers less than I do. And of course, sporting the shades and the toothpick there. And there's a bell. This match is underway. And BK strikes first with a spine buster, flattening Wyndham. And he allows Wyndham to get back to his feet. And now starts just punching away at him. And Billy Bob striking back now. Showing some fight of his own. Oh, a headbutt into those shades. That could leave a few marks. And now he spikes him down with a pile driver. Believe me, those pile drivers can mess you up. I've been in a few myself. And here's the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. BK Tiger is showing his strength, slamming him down with that military press. Oh, and an inverted atomic drop. I think that's going to be changing Billy Bob's tune real soon. Now following it up with a short arm clothesline. Oh, and another inverted atomic drop. Well, Billy Bob don't expect to have any new kitties anytime soon. There's a cover. Only a 2 count. An Irish whip into the corner. Now pounding away at BK, is Billy Bob here. Believe me, if you got hit in the Jimmy a couple times, you'd be pretty pissed too. Now, belly to belly suplex gets him out of there. Now BK up to a knee here. It looks like Billy Bob has him where he wants him. Now what's Billy Bob fixing to do here? Oh, and sends him flipping with the snap suplex. And stomping away at BK. As Billy Bob picks him back up. Set and picks him up, slams him down with that body slam. Right against those turnbuckles, that is gonna hurt. Billy Bob has him up again. Off the ropes goes BK. Billy Bob just spears him. And now here's a cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Now picking him up. Sends him into the ropes. And a clothesline levels BK. BK is going to need to conjure up some offense here real soon. If he can. It's looking like advantage Billy Bob right now. Ooh, and a belly to back suplex. Yeah, those kind of suplexes can hurt way more than just your back, believe me. And that's a good way to create a neck injury, too. And Billy Bob in control still. Uh-oh. And a power cutter.
Damn. Hold on a sec. I'm trying to get everything situated. 1 second. Trying to do my best here with all these injuries and all that. As far as I'm looking, that BK's actually pretty hurt at the moment. He's doing a damn good job in the commentary booth, so I might as well just help him out. Either way, it looks like Gator had to go back into his Gator hole or whatever, and here goes the pin and a 3 count. Shit. Damn these refs. Pinky, yeah, Gator ate him. Pinky, who's the winner? Take it. Winner. Okay, BK's the winner. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Gator, why'd you hell leave me hanging? Winner is BK. I need to probably get these things restitched. Damn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has been DSE Apocalypse. Fuck. Now what? Goddamn. I don't have goddamn time for this shit here. God damn my wrists. Brenner, you better stay back. Because I really do not have time for you whatsoever. Fuck. Brenner, you better stay the hell away from here. There's nothing to do with you. BK, watch out. Oh, fuck my ribs. We need someone out here in the back. Security? Anyone? Oh. I'm warning you, Brenner, don't do anything stupid. You will regret. Security, get Brenner off him. I'll try to drag BK out. Knock it off, Brenner. Sean, do something now. Oh, fuck this. I had enough. Come here, Brenner. I just had enough about enough with you, Brenner. Brenner, I said that was enough. Now sit your ass down. Oh, fuck, you made me open my ribcage again. Oh, let's go, BK. God damn it. Yeah, I got you. Come on. Oh,
What
fuck.
the fuckery?
Oh, no shit, genius. By a long shot. Oh, fuck.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.